No matter how far I try to push it away, this feeling tries to come back whenever it finds a gap. So I decided to seal it away deep inside my heart and only look at the path I should walk. Yet,
Takahide, leave me alone!
do whatever you want. What awaited me was my first big fight with her, and her storming out of the room at the end of it. I couldn't pull off the surprise. 3 months earlier, I was having a video call at home with my former boss, department head Isaka. To headquarters? My name is Takahide Nogari. I'm a 29-year-old salesman working at a local advertising agency, Love Koi Kikaku. While I initially worked at the headquarters when I joined the company 4 years ago, department head Isaka, who had taken good care of me, lost a power struggle within the company. And I, too, was transferred here to a company on the verge of bankruptcy. But...
That's right. You don't have to languish in the branch office anymore. I want you to demonstrate your abilities under me again.
once again, there was a political upheaval at headquarters. Department head Isaka regained a prominent position and is trying to call me back. That's happy news, but...
What? I thought you'd be more pleased.
I faltered. Certainly, I have a dream of starting my own business. And for that reason, my true desire is to be tempered once more in the fiercely competitive advertising world of the city. Department head Isaka, I'm sorry. It's a very honorable offer, but I don't intend to return to headquarters.
I see. Well, it's you. I'm sure you're worried about the future of Love Koi Kikaku.
He hit the nail on the head. The people who come to mind are those at the company, and I've developed an attachment to them.
You're our savior. Thanks to you, we were saved from the brink of bankruptcy. Thank you.
President Okanaka and everyone at the company genuinely admire me. And then there's Noah.
I'm sorry for Takahide-kun being transferred, but I'm really grateful to have met you thanks to that.
Yes, Love Koi Kikaku has become like family to me now, and I'm on the verge of marrying one of my colleagues. So, I tried to suppress my feelings about returning to headquarters and move forward with my relationship with Noah, but...
I'm going to decline the offer to return to headquarters. First of all, I've never even heard of such an offer. You're going to decide on such an important matter without consulting me? Am I not your girlfriend?
Just as I offered her cake to start the main topic, Noah exploded in anger. I, too, was blamed for the decision I made for our future, and the argument escalated with tit-for-tat exchanges. And that's how it ended, with her storming out of the room after our first fight. The next morning, I went to work with a heavy heart and was called in by President Okanaka. "Excuse me, President, you called for me?" My voice trailed off. There was an unfamiliar person there.
Oh, you're here, Nogari-kun. Let me introduce you. This is Kawade-kun, who will be working as your replacement starting today. Please hand over your duties to him before you return to headquarters.
I'm Tetsuro Kawade. Pleased to meet you. I couldn't hide my agitation at this person named Kawade, who bowed his head as he spoke. Only the president knew that I had received an offer to return to headquarters, but... the official transfer order hasn't been issued yet, so what's the meaning of this?
Kawade-kun is a salesman who used to work at Soprano Advertising. I'm sure he'll be a good replacement for you.
I've heard about your great work, Mr. Nogari. Huh? Soprano Advertising is a competitor of our headquarters, right? Then he must be competent. Is it just me, or does he seem to have a sinister look in his eyes? Yes, I got tired of the hustle and bustle of the city and moved here after resigning a few months ago. But I pride myself on being a natural salesman, so please rest assured. I will surely lead this company even after Mr. Nogari is gone. Huh? Did you just say gone or no longer here?
What are you talking about? Come on, let's introduce Kawade-kun to everyone. And of course, let's celebrate your return to headquarters.
No, President, somehow, right now.
Everyone, listen up! Our hero, Nogari-kun, who saved our company, has decided to return to headquarters. And this is Kawade-kun, whom he has chosen as his successor. But first, let's celebrate Nogari-kun's return to headquarters. Everyone, applaud!
I was enveloped in a thunderous applause.
Congratulations!
As expected!
Words of congratulations were directed at me one after another. Of course, everyone meant well, but I'm worried about everyone and still undecided. With mixed feelings, I averted my gaze, and there I saw Noah, standing apart from the celebratory circle. Later, I brought Kawade-kun to Katawa Brewery, one of our clients, for the handover. Although it's called a brewery, it's actually a sales agency for local craft beers. I see. I heard that President Katawa's skills have made these local beers popular nationwide. Yeah, and every year around this time, they entrust our company with creating an advertising video for the summer beer sales campaign. It's a job that accounts for a large portion of our first half sales, so I understand you want me to take over this project. He has a way of saying things that sometimes rubs me the wrong way. But perhaps that's just my oversensitivity due to my indecision. Well, let's go. Unable to make up my mind, I simply went with the flow and entered the company with Kawade-kun.
Oh, returning to headquarters? That's wonderful news!
We were shown into the president's office. When I reported the handover, President Katawa was as happy as if it were his own matter.
It's been 4 years already, hasn't it? Since I received a cold call from Nogari-kun and Nao-chan.
Yes, this was the first client I gained after coming to love Koi Kikaku. Memories of the day the contract was signed came flooding back.
We did it, Mr. Nogari! As expected of someone from headquarters.
It's all thanks to Kanzaki-san for creating such a wonderful promo. It's hard to believe she's a fresh graduate. In the oppressive atmosphere of a company on the verge of bankruptcy, Noah, a fresh graduate, and I, who had been transferred, worked tirelessly and won this major contract. I think that's when the atmosphere in the company started to change. And that's also the day our relationship began.
So, how about puppy thrown from the terrace?
That voice snapped me back to reality. Kawade-kun was currently discussing the name of a new craft beer with President Katao.
No, I think that would be overshadowed by the impact of Wednesday's cat.
Wait! No way! That would cause a firestorm!
Well, wouldn't you be curious about what it tastes like?
If I were a consumer, I'd be more concerned about the developer's sanity than the taste of the beer.
Don't you agree, President Katao?
Hey, that's a rude way to ask.
Well, now, both of you.
In the end, President Katawa was left trying to smooth things over, and an awkward silence filled the room. Hey, what was that meeting about?
What do you mean?
On our way back from the nerve-wracking meeting, I confronted him. You were butting in too much after that, too, even about logistics and pricing. We're an advertising agency.
Well, I learned a lot from business owners in the city in my previous job. I was just giving some advice to the president of this small-town company.
I couldn't believe my ears. My tone naturally became heated. Hey, sure, the city is a fiercely competitive advertising scene, but that doesn't give you the right to look down on the countryside. And like when you were asked for beer name suggestions, your proposals are way too outlandish. I like to add surprise elements to my plans, and I value them, but...
Shut up!
What?
Don't whine when you're leaving, just leave it to me. This small-town job is way too easy and boring for me anyway. Oh, but Noah-chan was it? I'm looking forward to working with that cute girl.
Hey, don't lay a finger on Noah.
Oh my. That's rich coming from the guy who had a big fight with her and is now being given the cold shoulder.
I was at a loss for words. Yes, while everyone was celebrating my return to headquarters, Noah was the only one standing apart. Since we're usually a close couple, that scene stood out, and news of our fight quickly spread throughout the company. We had a fight, but we didn't break up.
But you're going to headquarters. You and me, separated. Who do you think she'll choose?
Leaving those words behind, Kawade returned to the company. I couldn't bring myself to follow him immediately. As Kawade said, Noah has always been the creative director in charge of this project. Back at the company, Kawade immediately took advantage of that and approached her.
Hey, Noah-chan, how are the ideas for the beer commercial coming along? Oh, right. Let's go grab dinner. I'll give you some advice. But Noah remained completely unfazed. Seeing this from the corner of my eye, I breathed a sigh of relief. Wait, Noah! After Kawade left, I called out to her. After a night's sleep, my head had cleared and I apologized. I'm sorry for not consulting you, but
And? What are you going to do about returning to headquarters?
I'm still not sure. I do want to go back to headquarters with an eye on starting my own business, but I also like everyone here and I'm worried about them. And then there's our future, Noah. So yesterday, actually,
It seems I was right after all.
Huh? What? Wait a minute, Noah. For the next few days, despite my distrust, Kawade seemed to be doing his job properly. Noah-chan, I'd like to see the past materials for the beer campaign.
I've compiled them here.
Wow, you work fast!
You're a little too close. Please keep your distance.
Noah, she's not making up with me, but she doesn't seem to be falling for Kawade's charms either. Phew. Kawade is at least serious about his work. Maybe I'm being too suspicious. Thinking this, I watched Noah leave and quietly slipped away. So... She's a tough nut to crack. Then there's no point in using her anymore. Oh dear, she's already gone. I didn't hear those words Kawade muttered to himself. That night, I was having a video call with department head Isaka. Unusually, he was the one who called me. So, you're coming back? Yes, well, if the transfer order is issued, I can't really refuse. But I wanted you to come back of your own volition. That's why I didn't issue the order. Yes, I had finally decided to accept the offer to return to headquarters. Love Koikikaku seems to be doing fine. Indeed, Love Koikikaku seemed to be running smoothly without any problems. I was worried about Noah, but the atmosphere wasn't conducive to moving our relationship forward right now. I invited you to headquarters, but are you really sure about this? It's the company you rebuilt, isn't it? Yes, the man the president hired as my replacement seems competent enough. Oh? His name is Kawade. I heard he used to work at Soprano Advertising until recently. Department head Isaka's eyebrows twitched slightly. Is something wrong? No, I just used to see people from that company a lot at competitions when I was working in the field. I still keep in touch with some of them. I think I heard the name Kawade mentioned as a troublemaker. Apparently he... The next morning, a female employee rushed up to me as I arrived at work with a grim expression.
Mr. Nogari, it's terrible. Come quickly. Apparently, Mr. Kawade directly appealed to the president to remove Kanzaki-san from the Kato Brewery project. And Kanzaki-san overheard it, and the office is in chaos now.
What? Just as she said, the office was in an uproar.
Why should I be removed? I've been the creative director for the beer campaign for 4 years. This is outrageous, President.
I'm saying I want to review it from scratch. President, you're leaving this matter to me, right?
Well, that...
The president was stammering. No wonder. He was caught between Kawade, whom he had brought in as my replacement, and Noah, who had been in charge for a long time. I'm not saying I won't leave it to you. We'll just have an internal competition to reselect the director. If you say you're the best person for the job, prove it. This is the information I got from Department Head Isaka. I can't believe it came in handy so quickly. Hey, Kawade-kun, is this competition really fair? What are you? The guy who's leaving shouldn't interfere. Kawade, noticing my presence, tried to brush me off, but faltered when he saw my expression. Department Head Isaka has an acquaintance at Soprano Advertising, and he seems to have heard about you from that person. About how you are forced to resign. That's...
Voluntary resignation? What do you mean?
He was considered a problem because he would use his position to pressure female creators and designers into relationships. His main tactic was to offer them positions on projects he was in charge of, giving them preferential treatment in internal competitions and such.
No way.
Yes, he was initially targeting Noah, but since she didn't give in, he removed you. and tried to use the bait of your replacement position to approach someone else. Don't be ridiculous. I was just trying to improve the project. Kawade tried to defend himself, but then a hand shot up.
Actually, he said that to me yesterday. He asked if I would go out with him if he made me the creative director for this project. I didn't take him seriously at that time, but...
Her statement caused everyone to glare at Kawade. He's totally guilty!
He's the worst.
Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me with those eyes. Kawade looked at with disdain, clutched his head and sank to his knees. That was the moment he lost his place in the company. I was about to try to calm the situation when... President Katao, what can I do for you? Perhaps I answered the phone in an unconventional way because I had a bad feeling at that point. And as expected... Hey, put that chest hair having delusional creepy bastard on the phone! Huh? Chest hair having? Delusional? What? The ominous atmosphere made everyone's eyes focus on me. Are you referring to Kawade? Did he do something? Haven't you heard? Then you bring that chest hair having delusional creepy bastard to me right now. Or I'm cutting off all business with Love Koi Kikaku. No, but President Katao. The call cut off abruptly. Hey Kawade, what the hell did you do? I asked Kawade, suppressing my anger. But then I finally realized that Kawade was gone. Wait, where's Kawade?
Wait, he's right. He was just here.
No way, he disappeared.
Nogari-kun, what in the world happened?
Well, I'm not entirely sure of the details, but actually... I explained the situation. Everyone's faces clouded over.
But Katao Brewery is our biggest client. If they cut us off this company...
Imagining the worst case scenario, a heavy silence fell over the room. No, it's not over yet. It's not decided yet.
Takahide-kun.
I'll go meet with President Katao now. I'm the closest to him. We need to assess the situation first.
Yes, let's leave it to Nogari-kun. Everyone else, search for Kawade-kun.
Yes.
Damn it, how did this happen? Driving the company car, I couldn't help but curse. I had my doubts about Kawade, but my indecision about returning to headquarters made me realize the situation too late. If I had intended to stay with this company, if I had been prepared to stay with Noah, even if it meant suppressing my own ambitions. Damn it, please let this be a situation that can still be salvaged. And so, I arrived at Katao Brewery and was led by the receptionist to the president's office.
President, Mr. Nogari from Love Koi Kikaku is here.
It's Nogari, excuse me. I suppressed my urge to rush in and passed through the door opened by the receptionist. But when I entered the president's office, there was no one inside. The curtains were drawn and the lights were off. Where is President Katao? Wait, what? I tried to ask the receptionist, but she closed the door without saying a word. And then it became completely dark. What? What's going on? As I panicked, a video started playing on the large monitor on the desk. Huh? Is this the advertising video for the beer campaign? Wait, did we make this? My bewilderment increased, but then I finally realized. No, there are even new products. This is this year's video. But why does this exist? But I forgot all about those questions and became captivated by the video. Wow, this is amazing! It's easy to understand, consumer-oriented, and yet it has a playful touch. As the video ended and I was basking in the afterglow, the light switch clicked and the room lit up. I turned around in surprise, and there...
Surprise!
I was stunned by the people who were there. Huh? Noah? The president? President Katao? Everyone? And even Kawade? Everyone's smiles and the commercial I had just watched. My brain gradually pieced together the situation. So, it was a prank?
Yes? Yes. It's a farewell party for Takahide-kun. We asked President Katao to cooperate as well.
It's for Nogari-kun, so I was happy to participate.
And The Best Actor award goes to him.
I can finally introduce myself properly. Actually, I'm Nogari-san's junior, and I've come from headquarters.
So, Department Head Isaka was in on it too?
Department Head Isaka was also worried about you. He thought you might suppress your own dreams out of concern for your current company.
I'm sorry for behaving like that toward you, even if it was a prank. Actually, I've been directing the creation of that video behind the scenes for the past 3 months.
Of course, I was the creative director.
I've been indebted to Department Head Isaka, and when I consulted him about wanting to work near my hometown, he offered me the opportunity to transfer to Love Koi Kikaku as your replacement.
Huh? Wait, why this elaborate prank?
Well, initially, we were just going to surprise you by showing you the finished video. But unexpectedly, you two had a fight, so we had to change our plans.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I never thought you'd bring up the topic of returning to headquarters on my birthday. And you had already made up your mind. And when I thought you gave it up for me, I got angry. I'm sorry for ruining the surprise you prepared for me. That cake, it had a ring in it, didn't it?
Whoa, you knew? How embarrassing! Yes, I had put an engagement ring inside that cake as a surprise. I was planning to tell you I was staying at the branch and propose to you.
So, we all hurriedly discussed it, and this prank came up.
I took the liberty of writing the script. Oh, I made it seem like I was hitting on Kanzaki-san simply as a little revenge on both of you. After all, you two had a fight a few days before the planned surprise, and since we had President Katao's cooperation, we couldn't postpone it. It was unexpected that Kanzaki-san's acting was so terrible, but please rest assured, I wasn't actually hitting on her.
Sorry. It turned into quite an elaborate prank. We wanted to make a great commercial without Takahide-kun knowing and reassure him that this company doesn't rely solely on Takahide-kun anymore.
Everyone's warm gazes were fixed on me. I was supposed to be the one concerned about everyone, but it turned out that everyone was concerned about me. I couldn't help but hug my girlfriend, with whom I had been fighting.
Takahide-kun?
I'm sorry, Noah. You put so much thought into this for me.
I'm sorry for getting angry too.
But if you were going to trick me, wouldn't it have been better for the story if Noah had fallen for Kawade-kun? Noah blushed slightly, averted her gaze, and murmured,
I didn't want to. Even if it was just acting, I didn't want Takahide-kun to see me fall for someone else.
Noah. This surprise was a sign of everyone's love for me, so that I could go back to headquarters with peace of mind and pursue my dream. Oh, I'm surrounded by such wonderful colleagues. Thank you all for doing this for me. And Noah, thank you for going this far for me and for getting angry with me. I'm sorry for being so unreliable and making you worry. I'm not much, but I'll work harder and become a better man, so... Noah Kanzaki, will you please continue to walk alongside me?
Yes, gladly.
We were showered with applause. Thus, the grand surprise and our first big fight came to an end.
Oh, President Katao? Yes, please leave the beer campaign to us again this year.
Several years later, even after I left, Love Koi Kikaku continued to improve its performance. President Katao's skills haven't diminished, and the close relationship between these two companies is rock solid. And I started my own business, and by my side is Noah, whom I headhunted as a creator. After that, we registered our marriage immediately and had a long-distance marriage, but we were finally able to start living together.
Takahide, President, about this matter.
Haha, it takes some getting used to, doesn't it? Our long-distance marriage ended, and now we're together at home and at work. The company's off to a good start. My motto is to create a workplace where superiors and subordinates can communicate their thoughts without hesitation. Just as I care about others, I am also cared for by others. I learned that on that day.
I'm back! Whoa, it smells good! My name's Naoto Kimura, a third-year high school student. I'm enjoying my high school life without putting too much effort into studying. When I return home, there's a nice smell of curry in the air.
Welcome home, Oni-chan. Mom is coming home late again today.
My sister Sayaka peeks out with a curious look. She's a first-year high school student. As a single-parent family, we often help with household chores. Sayaka is good at cooking, so she takes the initiative to stand in the kitchen like this. She's a good girl who cares about her family. Hey, Naoto, what are you doing? You won't make it in time for the game. This isn't your house. Don't try to go to my room before I do. Noisily entering the house is my classmate, Shinya Nishimura. Since our houses are close by, we often hang out like this after school. Oh, hello, ma'am. Curry today, huh? Wait, Sayaka?
Hello, Shinya-kun.
You're not wearing a sexy apron. You look like you're a boring housewife already. Ha! Well, whatever. I'm hungry. Feed me the curry.
First, let's greet. Take off your shoes and line them up. Wash your hands.
Don't be so annoying like a mom. And Shinya looks at Sayaka from head to toe and makes a terrible statement. Your sister looks so plain. She probably has a bad personality too. What? I was speechless. What a rude guy. Don't judge people based on appearances. Then Sayaka calmly speaks with a disgusted expression on her face.
I don't care if I have a bad personality. Don't ever get involved with me again. Ever.
Who would? Idiot. You are way too impolite to my cute sister. Just leave. You think she's cute? Are your eyes rotten or something? Hey, what about the game? Game! Shinya's shouting echoes throughout the apartment, blending with the evening dusk. Years have passed since then. Hey, Naoto, let's play games! You haven't changed at all. It's my day off! It's your day off too! Let's play game all day long! I'm exhausted from work! Let me sleep on my day off. Time has passed, and I've become a working adult. On a leisurely morning off, what I saw was my old memories. I didn't want to meet this guy even in my dreams. The man in front of me is completely indifferent to other people's feelings as he prepares to play games. His profile is sharp, and he's good looking. That's right, even though his personality is trash, just from appearances alone, he's rather popular with girls. Contrastingly, there's messy me, and to top it off, here's my just woke up face. Chaos intensifies. Speaking of which, I have something to discuss. In the end, I got carried away and started playing the game, tapping away. I heard words that made me wake up while immersed in the game. Let's go on a group date with me. Why me? With you? I got so frustrated I lost the will to move my fingers, resulting in a game over. My friend is troubled because he doesn't have enough people for the party. He is troubled. You, being the kind person you are, can understand, right? Shinya, with puppy eyes, takes my hand and makes an appeal. I know you dislike group dates, but it's a lifelong favor. I've heard thousands of lifelong favors from your mouth. I beat up Shinya as he sticks his tongue out playfully, and so I ended up participating in a group date. Hey, you look cool in suits, huh? In the midst of the crowd, we met up in front of the station. Ignoring Shinya, who immediately started teasing me, I look around. How many people are we meeting today? I don't know. I heard the girls are my friend's business partners. What was the name of that famous company again? Shinya utters the name of the company. The company name that came out of Shinya's mouth was a name I also recognized. Huh? That company... We entered a stylish izakaya and are guided to a table by the staff. There was a reserved table. Good evening! I'm here! As always, Shinya acts foolishly and happily sits at the table. And there... What? The three of us look at each other and speak at the same time. There, my sister Sayaka was present. Why are you here?
That should be my line, right?
We convey our current emotions through gestures. Shinya expresses disappointment to Sayaka. I thought I finally get to see cute girls, but one of them is a mom-like girl, huh? Sayaka lets out a sigh and fights back.
You never change no matter how many years pass. Still childish.
Their gazes meet, and sparks fly. This situation... I can't help but worry about what's to come. Okay, everyone's gathered, so cheers! Then the party started. All the girls on the other side are younger and beautiful. When the self-introduction time starts, the atmosphere naturally livens up when it's Shinya's turn. I came from a different region and now work for a company. I'm happy to meet all these beautiful girls.
Yeah.
Sayaka and I roll our eyes and cough. As expected of siblings, we have similar reactions.
Big brother, why are you friends with that guy?
The girls interject as they whisper to Sayaka.
Oh, you all know each other? Sayaka, give me the contact information of that handsome guy.
We're not friends. I don't even know him.
Sayaka speaks like a stuttering robot.
Oh, come on. That joke is harsh.
Huh? What? Are you talking about me? I don't know that person. I would rather hear a story about a cute little kitten like you. Shinya pulls her chin, seducing. The girl's eyes turn into hearts, and she gets knocked out. I can't drink anymore. You're not a good drinker. Don't get carried away. Shinya, who went overboard, collapses on the table. But I have to liven up the atmosphere. I sigh at Shinya's mutterings. He always gets burdened by the expectations of those around him, trying too hard. He stands out as a good-looking guy, so I've witnessed many occasions like this. Forced to be the student council president, participating in beauty pageants for some reason.
Here's some water.
Just when I thought water appeared on the table, Sayaka was there with a blunt expression. Thanks, Mom.
Do you want me to sew that mouth shut?
Sayaka, knowingly or unknowingly of that aspect of him, was kind to the drunk Shinya. Then, some guys started shouting to Shinya. Hey, Shinya! Stop joking around! Are you already done? Shut up! I'm not done at all! Hey! The girls over there are saying they want to see you being brave! Oh, really? Then I better drink more! Hey, you should stop already! Shinya's face is already very red. Even though I try to intervene, Shinya unsteadily picks up his glass.
You've had enough. Stop now.
It was the serious Sayaka who stopped him. Oh, come on! We were finally having fun, and now it's ruined!
Can't you tell? He's reached his limit already, okay?
Sayaka, you're too serious.
There was a considerable booing in the venue. Sayaka, without reacting to it, began to prepare to go home.
Let's go home, Oni-chan. Shinya-kun?
Yeah. I lent my shoulder to the unsteady Shinya and left the restaurant.
Come on, pull yourself together. Here's a handkerchief, medicine, and...
Worried Sayaka gave helpful items to Shinya, who was sitting down. Shinya looked at Sayaka with droopy eyes and grabbed her arm. Sayaka seemed quite disturbed being touched by Shinya for the first time.
We're outside. I see. Thanks to this girl. What a nice person! Please go out with me! What?
Sayaka and I widened our eyes and looked at each other's faces. In response, Sayaka...
You only like me when I'm dressed up, right?
Sayaka slowly released his arm and lowered her head, trembling.
You used to make fun of me in the past. I still remember it. That casual remark you made did a lot of damage to my heart.
I wanted to say something clever or comforting while putting my hand on Sayaka's shoulder, but I couldn't. She brushed off my hand, and Sayaka disappeared into the bustling city. Shinya and I were left in a noisy city, still stunned, standing in the same place for a while.
Is Sayaka still angry?
Today, just like any other day, we were idling away our holiday. A few days have passed since then. I tried contacting Sayaka, but I only received cold replies. I don't know if she's angry. I mean, did you really mean what you said? I didn't understand Shinya's true feelings either. Why did he dislike her so much, and yet...
At that mixer, it was only Sayaka. She distanced herself from us, the noisy bunch, and apologized to the waiters and was being kind to other customers. She's annoying to me, but I realize she's a perceptive and wonderful girl.
You didn't know anything about Sayaka, did you? Shinya stared at me intensely and spoke as if determined.
I'm serious. I want your sister to fall in love with me.
From there, Shinya's actions were quick. First, he contacted Sayaka and ran to apologize.
What does your sister like?
Sweet things and flowers, I guess?
Naoto, come with me!
Saying that, Shinya dragged me along as he rushed with the cake and flowers to meet her.
What's going on?
In front of me is Sayaka, with no makeup and a casual appearance. Yes, this is Sayaka's house.
Please forgive my rudeness so far. I truly love you.
So, please forgive him, will you?
Visiting a young lady's house without letting me know? How terrible. Start over.
Oh, did I screw up again?
My face twitched, and I nodded.
I'm hated again, aren't I? Naoto, you jerk!
Let's move on. I tried to dodge the annoying Shinya. We gave it some time and called Sayaka again.
Today, we're going to the beach!
Wearing a flashy aloha shirt and sunglasses, he appeared ready to go to the sandy beach immediately.
Okay.
Sayaka ignored him and got into the back seat. Undeterred, Shinya winked at her.
I won't touch you or eat you, so don't worry.
That kind of attitude is what Sayaka hates about you.
Ouch!
Oh my. Are they actually gonna get along? I looked at Shinya and Sayaka alternatively and couldn't help but smirk a little. When we reached the sandy beach, the sunset was dazzling. We siblings came to the beach for the first time in a while, and we were excited. Whoa, Shinya! You know a great place! We were having a good time, but we heard a child's voice from behind.
Mommy, where are you?
The one who immediately reacted was Sayaka.
What's wrong? Did you get lost?
Alright, can you find your mom now?
Shinya immediately picked up the boy and gave him a piggyback ride. He giggled. It was something only the muscular and friendly Shinya could do. I unconsciously looked at my thin and frail body. He's full of himself, but he does have some good traits. Sayaka's gaze at Shinya also seemed warm. Oh, many things happened, but maybe Sayaka's reconsidering Shinya. Since the day they met again at the group date, Shinya had been persistently asking Sayaka out. At first, Sayaka seemed uninterested, but recently, she seemed somewhat swayed. I felt that the day when the two of them could get along well wasn't too far away. But things didn't go so smoothly.
Today, we're having a party at your house!
Shinya, who came in high spirits, showed off a delicious-looking piece of meat. But it's too early. You always wake up so early. I, with a disheveled and chaotic face from waking up, responded. On the other hand, Shinya had a sparkling face even in the early morning.
Of course! We'll invite Sayaka-chan too!
Why don't you guys just hang out together without me? That evening, we were preparing for sukiyaki and waiting for Sayaka.
I think Sayaka-chan's opening up to me a bit, but there's still some distance, you know?
While thinking about Sayaka, I tried to figure out the cause. She's quite guarded, so I wonder if that incident is still bothering her.
No, she's here! I'll go!
This is my house, though. Shinya is like a dog wagging his tail. And Sayaka ignores him as usual and speaks to me.
This is the sake you like, and this is for Shinya-kun.
When she showed Shinya his favorite snack, he was so happy that he started hugging.
Sayaka-chan! Finally! Even to me! You're being so kind!
It's just a coincidence. It caught my eye. Seriously, it's just a coincidence.
No!
Why hug me? Sayaka laughs with an exasperated look as usual. Cheers! The simmering sukiyaki releases a wonderful aroma right in front of us.
It looks delicious.
Indeed.
A lady from my client company gave it to me. She said, please try it.
Oh, I see.
Sayaka gazes at the TV with cold eyes. Shinya, unaware of her gaze, dips the meat in the egg. He is really clueless. I shake my head and start eating. Suddenly, a cheerful announcement comes from the TV.
Today, we've gathered people with amazing makeup skills.
Upon hearing the voice, Sayaka turns her face towards the TV. During the interview, the host asked the ladies questions.
Why did you decide to participate in this project?
I'm afraid to take off my mask. I want the pros to transform me.
I see. Her concern is her nose.
Sayaka averts her eyes and looks rather uncomfortable. Hey, this show isn't interesting. Let's change the channel. I pick up the remote control and try to change the channel. But Shinya stops me with a laugh.
Why? This is the interesting part, you know?
Shinya watches the TV with a look of excitement. And then he blurts out a remark that can't be ignored.
Why does everyone care so much about appearance? What do they want to achieve by putting on makeup and pretending to be someone they're not?
What? At that moment, Sayaka put down her chopsticks and stood up.
I'm done.
Sayaka leaves, looking down. Shinya hurriedly calls out to her.
Huh? Sayaka-chan, what's wrong?
I stopped Shinya, who is trying to chase after her. Just leave her alone.
Huh? But...
It's your insensitive behavior that's cornering her.
What do you mean?
Shinya pushes my hand away with a serious face. And then he plops back down in his seat.
But even if you didn't look good, if you get to know the person inside, you can become friends, right?
Hey, you might be able to say that because you're good looking, but it's different for some other people.
But you see, I like Sayaka-chan for who she is on the inside, not her appearance.
Taking a breath and calming down, I look Shinya in the eyes and speak earnestly. We're both from single-parent families, right? My mother didn't have a particularly beautiful face, So she tried her best with makeup and dressed up, and because of that, my father came to like her. But my father accused my mother, saying she had been hiding her true self from him. That's why things got complicated, and they broke up. Shinya falls silent and listens to my story. I don't know what he's thinking. Sayaka has an inferiority complex about her appearance because of that. When I said that much, he stood up as if he had made up his mind.
Alright, I'm gonna see Sayaka-chan.
Wait a minute! Ignoring my attempt to stop him, Shinya stands in front of the door to Sayaka's room.
Sayaka-chan?
Shinya speaks to Sayaka, but there's no response from inside. I stand behind Shinya and watch the two of them. Shinya continues to talk to Sayaka. Unlike before, he's gentle.
I unintentionally hurt you a lot without realizing it. I got carried away and said stupid things. I apologize for everything up until now. I'm really sorry. But there's one thing I want you to know. Appearance doesn't matter. Whether plain or flashy, it doesn't matter. I fell in love with you because of how you are. This feeling is genuine. Please believe me.
That figure was not the carefree Shinya I had known before. He looked the coolest he had ever been. No joke. You're a man now. I'm even jealous. Sayaka, I'm begging you too. Even though he's hopeless in many ways, he's still my friend. I'm not asking you to forgive him, but please, listen to him. When I earnestly said that, the door opened.
You idiot. You messed up my makeup.
Sayaka-chan!
Shinya tried to hug Sayaka without permission. Don't get too close to my dear sister! My rolling attack mercilessly hit Shinya. Since then, the three of us had spent a lot of time together. Shinya and Sayaka are not dating, but they seem to get along quite well.
Sayaka-chan, you're cute today too.
You know, I'm tired of hearing that every time we meet.
I'm already used to this banter between the two. But whenever Sayaka is praised, she blushes, which warms our hearts.
Well, it's not like I'm not happy or anything when I'm praised.
She's so cute.
Even though she's my sister, her reaction is just too cute.
Well, it's not like I dislike Shiaka anymore. I know you have some good qualities, so...
Since then, Shinya has stopped judging people by their appearance. He says it's all thanks to Sayaka. And Sayaka, she looks happy too. Many people tend to judge by appearances, but that's why those who see beyond that are truly precious. Seeing the two smiling, I sincerely thought so from the bottom of my heart.